Hello there, Monster Wranglers, it's Haz here, and if you've been out of the loop, well, I wouldn't blame you as it was fairly low profile, but Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince has been released on PC, Steam to be precise, and that's pretty much what this quick video is going to be about, as it was an incredibly pleasant surprise for me. We played DQM a lot back with the original release on the Switch, and while it was a really fun experience overall, the online features of it weren't as addicting or fun long-term as everyone was hoping for, and with the PC release having the side information of not having the real-time online battles features in it, it's not a surprise 75% of you in a poll of mine said you're not interested in replaying with the PC version. With that said, I still made the jump and purchased the Steam version of The Dark Prince, and blimey, am I glad I tried it out. You likely remember the relatively lower performance of Dragon Quest Monsters on the Switch that sadly held back the title at the moment. It's also the footage I've been showing so far in this video. I say it's time to make a switch, so shall we? Now, I'm not showcasing this like some big surprise to anyone, that the PC version is running better than the now fairly outdated Switch, or that it's smoother, but simply for just how fantastic it feels to play the game being this smooth and not held back at all performance-wise, which I just really wish it had been like since the very beginning. As you can see in the back, all the animations and the art scale perfectly with a higher resolution and support 60 FPS very well on my side. It's been just a joy to re-experience the game for me on PC because of it. And while I wasn't too excited for the re-release itself, the performance upgrade has surprisingly made it a very worthy purchase for me personally, as it's giving me somewhat of a new level of enjoyment that I did not have on the Switch version. And I definitely wouldn't call myself a performance or FPS fanatic, but to me at least, it just shows how much The Dark Prince was sadly held back. Now, the performance is all good and dandy, and I'm sure I'm going to have a blast with it, but for others who are interested about it, what exactly does the PC version entail then? It comes by default with all the DLCs released for the Nintendo Switch version, so you don't have to purchase them at all separately. This means the mole hole to make synthesis efficient and fast for you, the treasure trunks for timed item rewards, and Coach Joe's dungeon gym for the randomly generated dungeons in it. The one big negative side of the PC release that we've already touched on in a previous video is that it does not have the online live battles feature or tournaments in it, so if you're a big fan of Dragon Quest Monsters because of the online fighting, then unfortunately this feature is missing, and while I'm not too sad about that personally since Dark Prince has a relatively unhealthy late game meta, making the multiplayer not so fun for me, you do have access to the quick battles feature at least for a very minor multiplayer access, where your team can quick battle 30 different teams for rewards, so it's not all gone. Now with all that said, the choice is up to you all if it's worthy purchase for you or not, maybe wait for a discount, but for me personally, playing The Dark Prince with high performance has been a real joy with a new light on the game, and I can't wait to get a little bit deeper into it. Since there's a lot of new players getting into Dragon Quest Monsters, it's also a good opportunity for me to share my synthesis guides for popular monsters. You can still find the full pictures of these on my Twitter, so feel free to follow there, and I might actually make a couple more of these in the coming days and weeks, so stay tuned. But that's it for today everyone, just a quick showcase of the PC version of Dragon Quest Monsters. Maybe I convinced some of you to jump in for some fun, and if there's anyone new to the game, I have tons of guides for The Dark Prince on this channel, so feel free to check them out. Thank you for watching everyone, keep your eyes peeled for some Dragon Quest X content coming soon, but until then, take care, and I'll see you the next time.